Okay, here we go. Hey, how are you, Izzabella Guac?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, okay. I'm going to be developing a product throughout this year in an entrepreneurship class I'm taking. I'm working with 4 other classmates from other local high schools. First, my team and I interviewed 40 kids and parents about their struggles they had with school lunches. One of the common themes we heard was that school lunches and packed lunches tend to be unhealthy and unsatisfying, but it takes a lot of time to pack a different healthy lunch every day. We used some of their recurring problems to come up with an outline of a product that could solve them. Can I show you a little demo and ask you some questions about it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, as you can see, this would be our home page of our meal questionnaire, and this will help us recommend meals for you. So we've got our basic stuff. We've got our protein count, carb count, fat count, and then if you scroll down, then you can choose your preferred fruits, your dietary restrictions. I don't prefer any fruits, and I have no dietary restrictions, so I'll just press finish. And this brings me to our meal selection page. Let's say today is November 8th. I'll click on November 8th, and let's say I want the panini. So I'll press the info button on the panini, and it's going to give me its nutrition values, its ingredients, all that good stuff. Once I've learned enough about it and decided that this is right for me, I'll click the X and then add this to my Monday meal. And so I'm going to scroll down, and then I'm going to choose my fruit to go with the panini. And let's say I like oranges. I'll press the add orange button, and it's just so on and so on for every day. Like for the lentils and rice, I press add, and then just repeat. So for delivering, we are thinking about delivering to your home school, and when you walked in the door, you would just pick up your lunch from a table, kind of on the side of the hallway, so it doesn't take up any of your backpack space. It's fresh, hot, and ready for you to eat. So this is kind of what it would look like. We've got our separated containers, the rice, the main deal, the vegetables, all of that stuff. And we had been thinking that we would offer a discount to anybody that returns their boxes to us so we can reuse them. We were thinking this because it would be cheaper for us and it would be environmentally friendly, and we could offer, let's say, a 3% or 5% discount to their next meal should they do this. What are your thoughts on that?
Um, how are they supposed to return it?
So they would just leave it, they would put it back onto that table once they were done eating. And then we would pick it back up the next time we came around to deliver the lunches.
I see. Is someone at that table, or is it just a table where you put the lunch?
What did you say?
No, is someone at that table, or is it just a table where you're gonna put the lunch?
It would just be a table.
So how are you gonna make sure that no one steals it?
Well, that is a good question, Izzabella Akhtar. That is a good question. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next thing. Okay, so right here you can see our prices. Also, yeah, we're still working on that. We don't have all of our delivery stuff finalized, and we're still working through it. So for the first and second meal, for 1 and 2 meals a week, it would be about $12.50 per meal. But then as you got more and more meals per week, you'd get a higher and higher discount. Like for 3 and 4 meals, it's roughly $11. But then for 5 meals a week, you get $9.87 per meal. So if this service was on the market right now, would you pay for it with this current pricing and what it offers?
Yeah, probably. But $12.50 is very expensive for a sandwich.
For a sandwich, you said?
But it's also counting the delivery, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, I would pay for it.
Okay. And then why would you pay for it? What makes it special for you or useful?
I like a variety of things, so if I'm like feeling something, I would go for it. I would buy it.
Okay. So now I'm gonna go back to our questionnaire, our meal questionnaire. So we've got all these options right here. And would you say there are any other questions that you think we should ask in the questionnaire?
I don't think so.
Okay. Were there any questions that you thought should be changed?
No. No.
No? Okay. If there was one thing you had to change, how would you change it?
For the meal plan?
Yeah,
Or
for the meal questionnaire, like the options, stuff like that.
I mean, I just don't know how you guys are gonna like prevent the food from being stolen because delivery stuff like that. I mean, people steal other people's food.
So you would say you would prefer it being delivered directly to your house, or what were you thinking?
Or at least someone just like at the table to make sure that no one takes someone else's food.
All right, okay. What food options would you want out of a service like this? Like, what are you looking for? What do you like?
Um, I usually just have a sandwich for lunch, so really just a variety of sandwiches or like some pasta would be nice.
Okay. And what of the features that we have currently are the most important to you?
Um, oh, I don't, my, yeah, I don't know.
Did
The
you
delivery.
did you say I don't know? Because you kind of cut out.
Yeah, I said I don't know.
Okay. If there was like one above all, whether it be the protein count, carb count, or that the fact you had to choose your fruit or whatever, like what if it was missing would you miss the most?
Um, Probably the fruit if it wasn't included.
Okay. What features are the least important to you out of this whole questionnaire?
Um, like the calories and the carbs and protein and all that. I don't really.
Okay. Would you say that we should remove these features?
Um, no, because a lot of people